and their belief that the state can and will work for them. And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free-of-charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that. Because decent, pragmatic, fair-minded people, they want us to tackle the issues that they see around them.
So there you guys have it. A new digital ID scheme is being released in the UK. Yes, citizens of the UK, you have every right to be upset. This is a clear violation of your privacy and individual liberties. And I'm happy that there has been a wave of support for those who stand against it. In fact, there is currently over 2 million signatures right now that oppose this digital ID mandate. So UK Prime Minister Starmer just basically made the announcement that there will be a mandate for a digital ID system that is going to be released by the end of their parliament. So the reason why this is relevant to me out here in the US is because President Joe Biden, our previous administration, basically wreaked havoc on our southern border. They allowed in millions of undocumented illegals into our nation indiscriminately. And what we are witnessing is not by accident. This was not just one single event that, of course, had a catastrophic side effect. No, this was by design. There's something known as the Hegelian dialectic. This is the blueprint that the globalists are utilizing in order to destroy and rebuild our global societies. And this is what it entails. So number one, you start with an idea. What is it that you are trying to implement? Step two, they introduce some sort of conflict. Once the conflict arises, they understand that the people will demand some sort of solution from their representatives. So step three, that is when they then introduce the solution that they've had all along to the problem that they have created. And then the final step is, of course, we embrace it and we accept this as the new normal. So the reason why this is relevant to us is because we currently are in the phase where we are now demanding a solution to the problem that was introduced under Biden's administration. They brought in millions of illegal immigrants, and now in order to try to get them out of our economy, get them out of our communities, we're trying to utilize ICE, but that's not enough. So of course, next, what they're going to try to do is they're going to implement some sort of solution, which will be the digital ID system. This is something we have to be paying attention to. We have to follow the details, because just because it's happening over in Europe, it's happening in Asia. We've been seeing the details with everything going on in Vietnam and everybody being debanked. Just because it hasn't reached our shores yet doesn't mean it's not going to happen. We have to learn from those around us. And lastly, thank goodness President Trump won the election, because I promise if Kamala Harris was our president, this would be going on in our country right now as we speak.